Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video. Kind of like a breakfast. I usually like to do my daily planning, my nature corn, but the reality is, it's weird because I usually like to do like a daily planner and a nature corn at the same time. However, we live close to my I live close to my father, and I went to my father's house. I did the nature corn and the daily planner. The problem is my father lives super close. Like, I have my skateboard, and it's like 6 minutes ride. I'm like, I have a film. So my way of replacing it is doing a breakfast to you guys. For breakfast today, we're having daifuku heavy paste. Did a lot of videos today. I ate 6 Funko Pop. It's so freaking good. I'm so excited to have these because these, I don't know what I'm going to say is going to sound bad, but Asian cuisine, Asian culture are really good on the red bean paste. It's amazing. And this is really good because, again, very subtle. It's very nice. It's so good. So, normal breakfast. And it's all about how I'm feeling, how I'm enjoying. Again, it's morning, you know? I'm not gonna sound corny, but I'm extremely excited to talk about my family. I just went to see my father, call my mom. I'm gonna care the love they have for me. It's so important and so valued. I often say everybody can become a parent. Everybody can have a kid, but not everybody can be a parent. And I have such a good family function. See? I had life with my father. I had life with my mom. They really treat me like... I feel like, in a weird way, they trust me. And it feels good because when you trust somebody, trusts you because they like you. Back a glass. And I mean, it kind of sucked. It kind of sucks because it's not because I understand that, you know, I have a good parents. My two parents are amazing parents. And I'm very lucky for that, but it sucks because I know people that don't have it. And it's not a choice. And what's weird is that it sucks because, you know, you see the kids. The kids, such a complicated concept. It's about, I know I'm not making a lot of sense, but such a complicated concept to talk about. But the reality is, I had good parents, and I know I got lucky in the lottery of having good parents, but I know not everybody's lucky. I'm a firm believer of society will bring you, or life will bring you, or destiny will bring you something to balance you out. If you have shitty parents, does that mean you'll get good surrounding to carry you? You know, I'm a strong believer. I always believed, and I always been on this channel, good versus evil. And although I still believe in good versus evil, I'm more about balance. And that balance comes in clutch because, again, I have a problem, I have a situation. Is life going to show me how to face it? And the reality is, often, yes. I do mean it. I have amazing parents. But the reality is, parents don't form a family. You need brother and sister. Because I don't mean just negativity. But when you have parents, you're never going to be their equal. There's always going to be this. My parents, I have to listen to them. As a brother and sister, you're like, okay, well, is that advice? If I'm not okay with it, and fuck you, I'm not going to do it. And it's funny because I was talking yesterday about I was doing a video on the Funko Pop with Edward Elric. And I was talking about the survivor syndrome. And the survivor syndrome is about, do I deserve this kindness? Do I deserve to be happy? Do I deserve to be alive? Why did I not die and they died? Hey, see you next. And the reality is, it doesn't really matter. Like, I had a good family. I had amazing parents. But you always have this feeling of seeing other people. And they have shitty parents. And like, do I deserve having good parents? And it's kind of funny because a lot of the people I saw had amazing parents. A lot of people that I know had amazing parents. But how can I say this? How can I say this without being an asshole? I don't think I ever witnessed bad, like awful parenting, like abuse. I don't think I've ever witnessed parents being deliberately mean or being deliberately assholes. I don't think I witnessed it, but of course there's parents. And again, what consists of a good parent? What consists of a bad parent? Is it because I don't agree with their way of teaching? Is it because I don't agree with their way of raising their kids? My parents were very different. My mom was more nurturing. My father was more like, hey, I'm going to push you on the ground. You're hurt. Okay, get back up. You need to get back up. My mom was more like, are you okay? Do you need to help to get back up? And again, I was in a form of, or a function where my two parents were so different. And as a kid, you're like, okay, well, who do I follow? Do I follow the left extreme or do I follow the right extreme? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go forward? Do I go backward? And then as an adult, you're like, okay, well, guess what? I agree with some of this. I agree with some of this. I'm going to take a bit of this and a bit of that. And it's funny because I always had this peculiar affinity to good versus evil. But then you understand that it's all a question of balance. You don't understand that there's no such thing as perfect kindness and no such thing as perfect evil. And it brings you to understand that a balance is far more important. I was obsessed with becoming a better person. But that's not it. But understanding balance, understanding that there's some shitty people on this earth. My answer to the shittiness was to be kind. And they walk over me. Understand? There's a balance. You're an asshole, I'm an asshole. And then, I'm not saying, oh, be an asshole is the solution to everything. I'm not saying that. But, I'm saying there's value in taking in consideration the concept of a balance. Pretty good. When I'm full, we'll eat it in a couple of hours. Whew. Love you guys. Peace. Good shopping today.